What's happening, guys? This is James Blonde from MMOHut.com with a quick weekly recap for MMO news and announcements of the week ending May 27th, 2013. And our first bit of news comes from Sony Online Entertainment, letting us know that Dragon's Prophet is here. Well, in open beta anyways. Beginning this Thursday, May 30th, players can start capturing, training, and riding dragons in Dragon's Prophet. And as you might know, the non-disclosure agreement has been lifted, and I got a chance to get in game and bring you guys a first look. And on top of that, there was a press release from the senior producer addressing concerns about features that are not currently available in game but will be soon enough. There are, however, several changes made in time for open beta, such as being able to see all your dragons in your inventory on your main character's interface and a third starting area. They also hope to have PvP working in the Frontier system by the game's first major update, which shouldn't be too long from now. A couple of updates from Wargaming last week, starting with the new details about Update 8.6 for World of Tanks. Update 8.6 is a major step in game balancing and is really going to make SPG players happy. SPG meaning self-propelled guns. According to the game's producer, artillery gameplay is going to feel a lot more balanced with normal 10-tier structure, making advancing through that class of armor more comfortable for players. Current Tier 8 SPGs will be promoted to Tier 10, while the newly introduced SPGs in Update 8.6 will take their place in the middle tiers. The update will also introduce a new premium British medium tank, the A33 Excelsior, and will introduce a new map based in Korea. Other than the update, Wargaming sent out a press release stating that they plan to offer financial support to open source development foundations such as the Linux Foundation, the Django Software Foundation, and the Wikimedia Foundation. Essentially all the developers that go into helping them making legendary MMOs. But it is nice to see a big company like Wargaming giving back to the little guys. Our next bit of news is from Black Eye Games about an interesting new MMORPG called Gloria Victis. The game is currently in a pre-alpha state, but already looks like a breath of fresh air. The game focuses around classic roleplay with a world inspired by medieval Europe. The project's most recent update shows off a forest filled with life and detail, and for more agriculturally minded players, you'll be able to gather pumpkins, hops, wheat, flax, and sunflowers from the fields outside the village, but you'll still have to hold guard against mobs that are based off of Slavic folklore that will have no problem hunting you down. The game has a ways to go, but it already looks good. If you're wanting to learn more about the game and check it out possibly in the future, I'll put a link in the description below for more details. Well, it's official. Every first-person shooter from this point on cannot exist without zombies or aliens invading it. So last week, Area Games' new first-person shooter, Soldier Front 2, shows off its co-op versus AI mode with this new trailer. But they also gave us some new insight about the MOBA-style game mode, if you can call it that. The MOBA game mode, called Hero Mode, throws players into a war between two teams, which constantly spawn alien troops that march against each other. The aliens, known as Xanthids, form the backbone of the opposing armies. Essentially, they're the minions, while players use their shooting skills to try to give their side the upper hand in the push towards the enemy base. Hopefully soon, I'll be able to take a look at this game and be able to tell you guys a little bit more about it. Earlier last week, Carbine Studios revealed new information about the paths in Wildstar with two funny and informative videos, like always. Two new paths were introduced in the videos, the Scientist and the Settler. Paths are incorporated not only in character creation, but as a part of a fundamental gameplay component, giving each path exclusive discoveries and experiences. The new DevSpeak video featured here presents the details behind each of the four paths that allows players to stand apart from their teammates.
JP Higginbottom just built a bar. And drinks are half off.
And the second video here with Agent Voxine from the Dominion discusses the dangers involved with each of the paths.
Any takers?
This past weekend, Prime World has had its second successful beta weekend with focuses on testing the 3v3 outpost map. During the beta, players were given a free hero under level 20 to get into the higher level action quicker. The nice thing is, players will get to keep those heroes because there are no more planned account wipes going forward. In the outpost maps, players struggle to destroy their opponent's base by not only fighting against each other in the lava-drenched valley, but they also have to face large siege tanks sent from the opposing base. It looks like Prime World will be setting up more betas in the near future, so if you're wanting to check it out, keep your eyes at the giveaway section at MMOHut.com. Next up, Warner Bros. Interactive announced that Dungeons & Dragons Online Shadowfell Conspiracy, the second expansion to the game, will launch on August 19th. Taking place in the beloved Forgotten Realms setting, this update features an increased level cap and introduces new iconic heroes along with new wilderness areas packed with, of course, new D&D monsters, dangerous encounters, and a host of challenging dungeons. This update features plenty of little details, so check the link in the description below for more extensive details on this future update. Next up, Maplestory and Farmville had a kid, sorta. A new minigame called Monster Life has been added to Maplestory, offering alternate gameplays to players. Literally. Utilizing social gameplay style farming mechanics, Monster Life allows players to relax and socialize while creating and personalizing their own farms. Sounds familiar? And raising various monsters. Players can interact with each other by visiting neighboring farms and monsters, and earn benefits effective in regular Maplestory gameplay by developing their own farms and tending their monsters. That's cool and all, just, don't let it get this bad. Our last bit of news for this week has to do with Update 8 for Warframe, Rise of the Warlords. The new update is loaded with new content, including the highly anticipated introduction of the Clan Dojo. Update 8 lays the foundation for a whole new aspect of the game, user-created level building. Nice. In the first iteration of this feature, clan members contribute resources in the aid in the construction of their clan's dojo. Players have total control of the layout, selecting hallways, junctions, and special rooms to build. You can even build rooms to open up technology research options, providing your clan exclusive access to an array of new weapons. Then build special dueling rooms to challenge other clan members to 1v1 dueling. But home turf isn't the only thing coming to Warframe in Update 8. We're looking at 2 new location sets, 22 new weapons, 9 new mods, and a brand new Warframe, a Trapper Warframe. It's all here in their update video. But that's about it for MMO news and announcements for the week ending May 27th, 2013. Like always, if you're looking for more information about the news featured in this week's news recap, first check the description below, then head over to MMOHut.com/news. Feel free to discuss the news in the comments below, or head over to MMOHut.com/forums. Thanks for watching. Until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.